Alright, now that we have our environments ready, let's open up Android Studio. Android Studio is the official platform to develop Android applications, as well as one of the currently best IDEs out there. It is built by JetBrains and it is based on IntelliJ. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new project. I advise you, instead of creating a new project, to actually download the project that I have uploaded in this course. I am advising that in order to avoid in the future backwards incompatibility issues. In my case, since I have already installed the Kotlin Multiplatform plugin, it is giving me those two options: to either create a Kotlin Multiplatform application or a library. I will go ahead and I will create the Kotlin Multiplatform application. The name of our app is going to be Daily Pulse. The package of our app is going to be com.petrosefthimiou.dailypulse. I'm going to select a convenient place to store my application. The minimum SDK is going to be API 24, which means that our application will be able to run in any Android device running Android 7 or above. And for build configuration language, we are going to pick Kotlin DSL. We are not going to change the names of our packages over here. We are going to examine those packages in the next videos. I'm not going to add the sample tests just yet. And for iOS framework distribution, we are going to select regular framework. Again, as I said before, I advise you, instead of creating a new application, to download the one that I am providing in this course and open it up in Android Studio. But for me, I'm going to finish creating this application, and now the Kotlin Multiplatform plugin is going to create the project for us. The first thing that I'm going to do is to change the Android view over here to project. The Android view is great when building Android applications, but for Kotlin Multiplatform apps, it's better if we use the project view. Before I proceed to further examine the structure of the application, let's first run it and see what's currently there. So I'm going to select my preferred Android emulator. If you haven't taken the time to set up your emulators, now is the time to do so. I'm going to select the Android app and I'm going to click on the Run button over here. Now the Android Studio is building the Android application for us, and once it's finished, it's going to be installed in our emulator. Okay, so as we can see, the Android app is running in our emulator. It is the Kotlin Multiplatform version of the Hello World app. We can see that it is writing on the screen hello, and it is mentioning the API version of the Android emulator that we are using. Okay, so we are good with Android. Let's now open up the Xcode and try to run the iOS app. So once we open the Xcode, we are going to click Open Existing Project. We need to locate our project and click on the iOS app. Now we need to wait until Xcode finishes indexing. Okay, it looks like it is ready, so we are going again to click the Run button. Xcode now is going to build the iOS application for us, and once it finishes, it is going to install it in an iOS emulator. And yes, as we can see, this is the iOS version of the Hello World Kotlin Multiplatform application. It is stating hello, and as a suffix, it has the version of the iOS that we are running. Okay, it looks like we had a good start and we were able to run our app in both Android and iOS. Let's move on to the next video.